Hello, good morning student. Today we will discuss about the last topic of the solid state, magnetic properties of the solid. Every substance has some magnetic property associated with it. The origin of this property lies in the electron. Each electron in an atom behave like a tiny magnet. Magnetic moment of the electron originate from the two types of motion. First is the orbital motion. What is by orbital motion? Electron move around the nucleus in a particular orbit, particular cell. That's why they form orbital magnetic moment. Second is the spin magnetic moment. Electrons spin move around its own axis. Like this, electron move around its own axis in a particular direction. That's why the spin magnetic moment generate. Magnetic moment of the electron due to orbital spin motion and the orbital motion and the spin motion. Electron being a charged particle and undergoing this motion can be considered as a loop of current which possesses magnetic moment. Thus, each electron has a permanent spin and orbital magnetic moment associated with it. And magnetic moment measure in terms of Bohr magneton. One Bohr magneton is equal to 9.27 into 10 raised to power minus 24 ampere meter square. And magnitude of the magnetic moment is very small. And magnetic moment measure in terms of number of electron, mu is equal to under root n into n plus 2. Under root n into n plus 2. N is the number of unpaired electron. Magnetic moment relate to the number of unpaired electron, and number of unpaired electron depend upon the electronic configuration. Classification of the solid substance. On the basis of their magnetic property, substances can be classified into five types. First is the paramagnetic substance. Paramagnetic substances are weakly attracted by magnetic field. They are magnetized in a magnetic field in the same direction. They lose their magnetism in the absence of magnetic field. Paramagnetism is due to presence of one or more unpaired electrons which are attracted by magnetic field. O2 molecule, even though O2 contains the 16 electron, even number of electron, but O2 is paramagnetic. Because in molecular orbital diagram of the O2 molecule, two unpaired electrons are present in the anti-bonding orbital pi star to px and pi star to py. That's why O2 contains unpaired electron. Due to the presence of unpaired electron, they are weakly attracted by the magnetic field. Second type is the diamagnetic substance. Diamagnetic substances are weakly repelled by magnetic field. For example, S2O, NaCl, C6H6 benzene are the example of diamagnetic substances. They are weakly magnetized in a magnetic field in opposite direction. Diamagnetism is shown by those substances in which all electrons are paired and there are no unpaired electrons. Pairing of electrons cancel their magnetic moment and lose their magnetic character. Third type is the ferromagnetic substance. Substances like iron, cobalt, nickel, CrO2 are attracted very strongly by magnetic field. Such substances are called ferromagnetic substances. Besides strong attraction, these substances can be permanently magnetized. In solid state, the metal ions of the ferromagnetic substances are grouped together into small regions called domain. Thus each domain acts as a tiny magnet. In an unmagnetized piece of ferromagnetic substance, domains are randomly oriented and their magnetic moment get cancelled. When the substance, ferromagnetic substance, is placed in the magnetic field, all the domains get oriented in the same direction, in the direction of the magnetic field, and our strong magnetic effect is produced. This ordering of domains persists even magnetic field is removed, and the ferromagnetic substance becomes permanent magnet. Next type, antiferromagnetic substance. Substance like MnO shows antiferromagnetic nature. What is by antiferromagnetic substance? Antiferromagnetic substance have domain structure similar to ferromagnetic substance, but their domains are oppositely oriented and cancel out each other magnetic moment. Like this, one domain arranged in the direction of clockwise and another anti-clockwise. That means cancel their magnetic moment. Last type is the ferrimagnetic substances. Ferrimagnetism is observed when the magnetic moment of the domains in the substance are aligned in parallel and anti-parallel direction in unequal number. They are weakly attracted by the magnetic field as compared to the ferromagnetic substance. For example, magnetite ferrites like MgFe2O4, ZnFe2O4 are example of ferrimagnetic substance. This substance also loses ferrimagnetism on heating and becomes paramagnetic. The temperature at which ferromagnetic substance or ferrimagnetic substance loses its ferromagnetism and attains paramagnetism only is called Curie temperature. For iron, Curie temperature is 1033 Kelvin, and for nickel it is 6 to 9 Kelvin. Below this temperature, paramagnetic substance behave as a ferromagnetic substance. Below Curie temperature, paramagnetic substance behave as a ferromagnetic or ferrimagnetic substance. When ferromagnetic substance is heated to high temperature, it changes to paramagnetic. This is due to the randomization of the spin on heating. That means direction of the spin change. That's why ferromagnetic substance unheated, which is converted into the more randomness paramagnetic substance.